Yo, bro.
¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
Io creo la cerveza cuando tiene 16.
18.
A 18 ora.
Todo 18.
Pero
Pero también. Un poquito antes.
un poquito.
un poquito.
Antes. En los días en Granada,
Sí.
nosotros juntos estuvimos muy bien, muy bien. Y muchas veces en los bares, tipo good vibes only for the moment.
Under the sun, sharing emotion. Everywhere say, guys, look, just good vibes in the good vibes
Oh,
only.
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
case.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I want to go another time in Erasmus. I think in Spain another time because the life here, I love this life. After I want to find a good work, but for this I have to study a lot because in Italy, in economics,
There is a lot of
you have
competition.
to cheat. And for this, for have a good job on the top, you have to study a lot.
Can you tell me about the big companies in Italy?
Like Intesa San Paolo, for example. In
Talking about the most
yeah,
important banks.
Yeah.
Banks.
Oh, do you want to go to bank?
yeah.
Oh,
I want to become a trader.
oh.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Then do you do stock?
Stocks, yeah.
Oh.
I'm learning. It's red. My wallet is red.
So not a good trader.
yeah. No, for the COVID and for yeah. My dream was become a footballer.
Really?
Very difficult. I started playing football when I was 6 years.
Football in Italy is very, very
It's
important.
important, but it's difficult to arrive on the top because we are a lot.
Normal. In Italy, some matches against a rival team are more important than holidays like
Yeah,
Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Sometimes yes.
So how about
You know what is cool? It's very cool that we had like a very, very similar road.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because when I was younger, my dream was becoming an astronaut. And as you see, I have a tattoo here of an astronaut.
Whoa!
Yeah. About an astronaut, but I told you one time, dream are dreams. Real life is real life. So I'd like to be a coordinator of a factory simply because I think that I have good skills to keep a group close, and I think that this could be my road.
When I was in high school, we need to take a pass, literature and science.
We don't have to choose our road when we are in the high school.
Then you chose your major only in university?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you are in the high school, we have different kind of high school, of course. High school they are called Technic Institute.
Oh.
That after that you can also go to a job because you learn a job also.
Yeah.
And we did it
The same, yeah.
the high school. Yeah, scientific high school. In the scientific high school, you study also literature.
You have a lot of treats
Yeah.
after this high school.
Yeah, you can choose more or less
Yeah.
every way. But you have, of course, more scientific subjects. But you study a lot of literature. For example, I study Latin.
Me too.
So, yeah, we don't have to choose when we are in that. We have just to choose if you think that maybe in the future you will do the university. You have to choose that way. But my sister did a Technic Institute, and after that she decided to go to the university. You can do also in that way.
Oh, we need to take our road in our high school. There's a two-way.
Literature and scientific. I don't know if it's the best thing because when you are so young, you can't understand
You can
your
change
road.
your project.
But for example, if you understood that you don't like your choice, could you change it or not?
Technically, it's possible, but basically people, because it's totally different. So if I want to change here, I need to study much harder. Than
Because you lost time.
yes.
For this, it's difficult to change your street.
Yeah.
How old are you? And you told me. Okay, but we have a different way to say it because in Korea it's different account. So now you have to say to us, how do you count your ages in Korea?
You have
That's
to explain this thing.
Okay. So how old are you?
21.
21. You?
5.
25. Basically, I'm 23 in here, but Korea, I'm 25. Okay, now let me explain. When you're born, you are age 0, right?
Okay.
And then the next year in your birthday, you will be 1 year, right? But in Korea, when someone is born, we count he is a year old. And then everybody get their age in January 1st, not their birthday.
Ah, cazzo, capito.
Yeah, we
I will
don't
give you an
understand-
example.
Okay, probably it's better.
If someone is born in 31st in December, he should be 1 year.
The 1 of January is 2 years.
That's right. And next day is January 1st. He will be 2nd year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody get their age in January 1st.
If you were born on the 20th of August at the 1st of January, you are 2nd year.
That's right. So basically, every baby who born in same year has same age.
Wow. For this, the 1st of January is the birthday of all over
Everybody.
the
Not a birthday. We even celebrate their own birthday.
It's
understand.
it's very weird to understand, but if I think about it, I like it. We have different ages, but in the same year, it's good that we are people of the same year. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Probably you understand what I mean since you do it in that way. Why you know why or no?
I don't know the exact or traditional reason. It's just our.
이제 우리나라 같은 경우에는 보통 처음 만나게 되면 나이를 많이 물어보잖아요. 왜냐면 그 나이에 따라서 우리가 이 사람을 부르는 호칭이 달라지고, 뭐 예를 들면 뭐 누나, 형 혹은 뭐 그냥 이름으로 부른다든지 하는 것들이 달라지고, 또 거기에다가 나가서 존댓말이나 반말 이런 것들까지 동시에 정해져야 되기 때문에 이 나이를 파악하는 게 되게 중요한데, 만약에 이 상황에서 우리가 이거를 날짜나 달까지 다 파악을 해서 이제 형 동생 이런 거를 가리게 돼버리면 되게 번거로워지잖아요. 그래서 이런 사회적인 의사소통 과정에서의 어떤 편리함을 추구하고자 하는 것이 뭔가 지금의 나이 체계가 계속 유지되고 있는 것의 가장 큰 이유다라고들 많이 알려져 있는 것 같아요.
Are you confused when a person tell you how old are you?
Yes.
It's difficult to hear.
Yes, because I need
you
to
are
count.
you
Yeah,
are-
I remember the first time that I met you that I asked, how old are you? Yeah, in Korea I
too.
am 25.
The
But
same, the
in
same.
your way,
Yeah, that's right.
let me check.
the same.
Yeah, so after the third beer, how we can conclude in this
With
this talking?
That's a very good question, I think.
Thank you.
only good question.
Only good vibes.
But it can be a little bit weird, but I don't want to conclude something in this video. I mean, I just want to hear your voice because I've never heard the story from Italian or Spanish. So I've never thought about your thinking and your way to see a life. I just take it all of them and just make something. Not there's no conclusion which was right, which was wrong, or but one thing that I can conclude is today I also learned something. I heard something. I saw further the word.
I'm very happy about this.
Yeah, we are lucky have this, even if we are leaving. But it was a pleasure, met you, man.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure, met you, man. I think that you are the first Korean guy that I met in my life.
Me too.
And I know a story about that Korea people are getting very, very modern. And now I know.
Thank you for the
Even
interview.
even you know, even if my Erasmus and his Erasmus is ending,
Yeah.
there are every time new surprises. Like you, for example, like our part in Granada yesterday, because we have to say it. We have to say it. But man, also you, thank you very much for this talking.
For me, it's
Enjoy the Erasmus because
We are busy people. We are busy people. We enjoy the moment. Simply
enjoy
that.
the moment. Only good vibes.
Only good vibes everywhere. Everywhere.
Cazzo, vecchio.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
We are busy people. We enjoy the moment.
yeah.
From the first day, I told you.
Yeah.
I felt like a very, very good connection.
Yes.
Us, me, you, and Lorenzo.
That's right. That's
Yeah, but by the way, I told you.
You are the
One
best
of the
Korean.
one of the best meeting of my Erasmus in 6 months. And for a part of me, I'm sorry for that I'm coming back to my home. But we have to appreciate it. Our 2 weeks together, 1 week together, 10 days together, I don't know. But great times
Ali.
were a very, very great time. And I'm so happy to know you. I'm so happy to know you. And one day, somewhere, sometime, we see another time. And we will drink a beer maybe in Korea or in Italy or where you prefer. Maybe in London, I don't know. Yeah,
bro. Really.
yeah. Good vibes only. Remember. You are a good guy, smart guy. I always think that if a guy wants something, that guy can get something.
교환학생을 하는 동안의 모든 만남은 반드시 슬프다. 인생을 살며 다시 만난다는 것이 얼마나 어려울지 알기 때문일까? 이들과의 즐거운 만남 뒤 마주하는 헤어짐은 매번 더욱 애틋하다. 그러나 적어도 우리는 다시 만날 것이다. 결코 깊은 감정까지는 나누지 못할 것이라던 오만한 나를 깨부수어준 너희들이기에, 그리고 또 내가 간절히 바라니까 우리는 다시 만날 것이다. 반년의 삶을 끝내고 집으로 돌아가는 길에 너희는 무슨 생각을 했을까? 그건 다음 만남에 얘기하기로 하고, 너희들의 끝을 나누는 것으로 나는 시작했기 때문에 나의 끝도 분명 아름다울 것이다.
Yeah, he answered me by mail. He starts next week. Why am I here today?